Okay. Woo! I am just getting back from that wedding. We partied like it was 1999. I ain't gonna lie to you. We was partying all night. But now it's time to, whoa, wash this makeup off. I'm gonna wash my makeup off first and then I'm going to take my hair down. Let's peel these lashes off. Ah, ouch. Whew. So remember, I said I have a date tomorrow. I'm very excited for this date because I think this guy is cute and promising. But also, I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't know this man. I am hopeful, forever hopeful, okay? Hopeless romantic is what you should call me, because that's what I am at this point, and always have been. I was on live on TikTok, they were asking like, how would you describe yourself in middle school? And I was just like, I was boy crazy. I was boy crazy. I was popularity crazy. Like, I wanted to be everything I saw on TV. I was very impressionable. But even then, I knew what I liked and I knew what I didn't like. The difference between now and then is that I cared if other people liked what I liked. And if they didn't, then I would just start liking what they like. You know what I mean? Like, whatever was cool to everyone else, I would make cool to me. I wasn't confident in who I was. My decisions were definitely based upon what I thought other people would think about me when I was in middle school. It's so funny because I know grown adults that still operate that way. You know, if it's not cool to everybody else, then it's not cool to them. The only things that they find cool are the things that everybody else finds cool. And they're not confident enough to like things that not everybody else likes. And that makes me sad for those people because I know what that feels like to move that way. And your mind is just moving at 1,000 miles per hour, trying to keep up with what you think people are thinking about you at all times. That's the thing. I used to drive myself insane. My stress levels as a kid and in high school, insane. My battery's about to die. Let me wash my face and I'll see you when I'm taking my hair down. Ooh. Okay. Taking out all of these bobby pins. Camera's gonna die. But basically, I'm just gonna take my hair down and I'm going to twist my hair up tonight because I know it's looking crazy since I pulled it back. I was considering not washing my hair today since I knew I was gonna be styling it for this wedding. And I hate washing my hair and then putting mousse on it or gel on it and slicking it down, doing all that silly shit because I feel like I have to wash my hair again. But my hair was too dirty. Like, I wouldn't have been able to get a slick down look if I didn't wash my hair. Ooh, there's one sticking me in my hair. But I'm so proud of this look. It was really fun doing something I had never done before, you know? I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I've never attempted this style or done it ever, so it was really nice. Oh, I've been going back and forth trying to decide if I want to wear makeup tomorrow on this date. And I say that because every time I've seen this guy, I never have makeup on. And I'm just like, do I put makeup on for this date? I really don't want to, but I'm also like, I don't want to look like how I always look. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's used to seeing me look like, you know what I'm saying? I just came from running errands. So I definitely want to get cuter than that for sure. But also I feel like I don't have to like get hella cute because we exchanged social media. So it's like, you've seen my page. You know what I can do. You know what I mean? So it's like, I ain't got nothing to prove. But also I'm really just saying all that because I don't feel like putting on makeup again because I did it today. The question still remains. One, why do my lips look like Dave Chappelle when he on that stuff? Where is my chapstick? Good God. The thing is, they not even dry. It just has an ashy kickback. I need to put the blunts down, girls. Anyway, am I going to put on, first of all, I am putting on makeup. The question is, how much makeup? And at this point, it's about to become a full face because I can't figure it out. I can't decide. want to let my hair out to dry because I know it's still wet. Last night my camera died, but basically well, you see what I did. I twisted my hair. I did add some product to it. I used the Twisted Definition cream from Crow's Dynasty to twist my hair up because all I put in my hair after I washed it was my leave-in. I don't know if I mentioned that. I washed my hair yesterday before styling it for the wedding. This isn't gonna be the best result. I already know. Like, I know my hair. It was too manipulated last night, but it'll be better if it has time to dry and get as much volume as possible. I hate looking flat-headed. I thought I was gonna see some friends today, but low-key, like, I'm booked and busy this week. So today's Monday. After this date, I have to promptly come back to my apartment and edit so I can get this vlog out. But there's not much footage. It was a slow week, so that shouldn't take me. I should be able to get it done even though I'm doing this morning. Like, I don't need the entire day. And then tomorrow, I have to do all of my shopping for fucking Thanksgiving. My hair actually doesn't look bad, and I actually think I'm wearing a hat. So the flatness at the top is okay. It works. All right. So we just gonna do it something like that. Yeah, like, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. It's giving old Hollywood. Okay, let's do this face. I need to cut a nose hair or something because I'll like be out and randomly will feel like a tickle in my nose and it don't be nothing but nose hair. Like, I hate to say that, but yeah, I think you need a good trimming. All right, let's really look at the face real quick. What are we working with? What are we working with? Skin looks great. Like, this is not a case of like, you have to put on makeup. I just feel like a little bit of makeup wouldn't hurt. Let's start with, let's act as if we weren't putting on any makeup. Let's just do brows real quick. Let's see how we feel. And basically we'll add if we need to. My brows need to be done. They're looking crazy, truly. I'm meeting him at 11. Ooh. I need to get on the good foot. I know I said this, but like, he's only seen me without makeup. Yeah, like, I don't feel like I have to be like impressing him. Like, he's already impressed. Contrary to popular belief, I like when a guy hits on me when I'm looking like busted, because I'm just like, okay, number one, this is really charming that you see that I'm still beautiful even without all of the glitz and a daggone glam. But also it's exciting for me because it's like, ooh, you don't even know what it's gonna look like when I put all that shit on. You know? It just gives us so much room to play. And one of my most enjoyable moments is watching a man watch you walk into a room. Love that feeling. Love it. And you're looking good, smelling good, hair right. Everything's like sitting. Oof. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My friend yesterday, who I hadn't seen in a few weeks, was asking me like what I've been up to. And I was just telling her, like, honestly, I've really just been focusing on getting myself together. I've been journaling lately, which has been really nice to reconnect to that part of myself that's like reflecting on the day, like in written form. Also, like, going to the gym is also a big one. And those are honestly the only two, you know, changes that I've made. And I can feel those changes. I can feel them. Because with journaling, for me, it just puts me in a different mindset. I have just like an immense feeling of gratitude when I journal. And with fitness, it's such a lifestyle shift in the right direction that it puts me in a better mood. So both of these changes that I've made, or additions that I've made to my life, are, you know, just creating a good like wheel of shifts. So it was nice to say that out loud. I don't think I realized it until someone asked me how I've been. I'm gonna brush these brows out a bit, because when I'm not putting on a full face, I do not like when my brows are like super dark. I think they look crazy. I just wanted to give them a little bit of shape. I am hungry though, so he will be seeing me eat. I need that sunlight. I gotta see for real. We can do something. We can do something. Let's put on some of this concealer. Like, you ain't got nothing to prove. You could put on something, girl. All right, so we got a little bit of concealer. Let's just work with this first. The thing is, it's like if you start going too hard, you can't go back. So I'd rather go small and then add to it, you know? It's one of those situations where like it's looking overcast now, but that sun's gonna come out. I could tell. Should I just put on a whole face and call it a day? I could. I ain't got shit to lose. Fuck it. Put on a whole face, but we're gonna do a light whole face. And really just to give us a little bit of coverage over areas that have some hyperpigmentation. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. But sometimes like trying to do too little makeup makes it look like bad makeup. It almost comes off like I don't know how to do my makeup when I do too little makeup. It's like, did you mean for me to still, you know, it just, I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but it's like damn near like, if you're gonna do it, just go ahead and do it. Like if you're gonna do a full face, just do a true full face. Don't try and do a light full face. I actually hate when I do like a light full face. It just looks like undone. So I'm gonna stop playing now and just do good makeup. Cause fuck it. You know another thing I've been doing? I've been praying a lot more. Yep. And it's something about having a connection to a higher power that for me brings me peace. And I never stopped praying, but I think I just intentionally prayed more. You know what I mean? Like there was a time where I didn't go to bed without praying. I didn't get out to bed when I woke up until I prayed. And you know, blessings start coming in and you be like, all right, God heard me. You don't think you gotta pray no more, you know? Or pray as often, but no, I think it's good to still be there. For me, prayer lately has just looked like gratitude, just being like saying thank you and showing appreciation for my life, which is never gonna change. I'm always going to do that, but taking it a step further and actually speaking out loud the things that I would like to see. It's not easy. It's not easy. It really tests your belief, because even when you're praying for those things, I'll speak for myself, even when I'm praying for those things, sometimes I'll catch myself like, can this really happen though? You know? Like, you know, I'm over here trying to be realistic with your prayers, but it's like nothing is out of reach when it comes to who you praying to. Like, you might as well pray for everything. Anything's possible. So I try not to limit myself when I'm praying. It's one of those practices I try to get better at. Ooh, stomach is on heavy growl. I don't love going places when I'm hungry, because I be hangry. I don't want to be hangry. Oh, yeah. I don't want to be hangry. And I don't like looking famished. That's not a good look on me. You gotta know your looks. I be tearing this Lord Mercier blur up. Like, I love this shit. It is really, and what's crazy is that I get so many compliments on my makeup. Let me stop. I don't be getting so many compliments on my makeup, but every time I use this, get a compliment on my makeup. Every time. Strangers, friends, somebody will say, your makeup looks really good. Seriously. Or just like, you're really pretty. And it's like, Lord Mercier blur. That's what it is. It truly does blur out your shit. So glad I did a full face. It does make me operate differently. Cause something about not having a full face, I think I'd be a little too humble. And on a first date, ain't no time for humbleness, you know? Where should we put, I guess I should do, yeah. Good for me. Oh, I still haven't watched, that's what I should have been doing right now, is watching Real Housewives. Cause I wanted to at least talk about it. But I will say this, from the clip I did see, Robin is, it's so sad because I feel like I'm looking at like a young girl, you know what I'm saying? Doing young girl shit where like you are the one speaking up for your ain't shit man. You doing the heavy load of like defending everything. And it's just like, girl, if he don't care enough to clear it up or to be mindful. You gotta release that. Take that task off your load if you truly don't give a fuck. This is why I think Robin does give a fuck, because she goes back repeating what Juan says verbatim, like, you know, I don't care. And it's like, that's what Juan says. I think you care though. I don't know, it's something about my husband going and paying for a random girl's hotel room. That would make me care a little bit. That would make me care. Also, it's just like, there's some manipulative keywords happening. And what's crazy is that these things never happened to me, but I had friends that had horrible guys in their life, and they would just say things like this. And it just makes me think about those guys. But like, they just want to break us up. They just, you know, they just want to steal our joy. And it's like, let's be for real about it, girl. Nobody is stealing your joy. Nobody wants to do that to you. The person who stole your joy is laying in the bed with you. And that's if y'all sleeping in the same bed. Cause something gives, he be falling asleep on the couch. All that type shit. And to be clear, I don't take pleasure in talking about Robin's situation. I actually think it's really sad. And I would love for the Black franchises, specifically with them, I want to see them in happy relationships, period. Like, with Black men. I don't like seeing them going through it. It's not an enjoyable watch for me. All right, shit, that's it. Let me put on my outfit and just come in and show you what I had on. I put on my new hat and I had on a sweatshirt, just a gray sweatshirt with my cargos. You already know what time it is, you already know. Was the date good? Yes. Did we have a great conversation? Of course. Do I think he's attractive? I do. Will I be seeing him again? I shall. Let's give it up for that. Give it up for that. We can give it up for that. It's always nice to have good conversation. Like, yeah, it's always nice to have good conversation, especially with, you know, someone that you are, you know, on the course to being romantically interested in. It's nice when you all are able to have a conversation, and also someone who is interested in getting to know you, who's asking you questions. That's always so refreshing. It's always so refreshing. I think the art of conversation is gone. And so when you are around people who know how to have good conversation, it's always like, ooh, nice. Like that first sip of water after a hot summer day. Yeah, so that's nice. Tell me my hair doesn't look so delectable and cute. You couldn't. You couldn't. My hair looks great. And I didn't have the hat on the whole time. Anyway, so today's activities will be to literally sit my black ass down and edit. Okay, girls. One, we got a new nigga on the line. Let's give it up for him. These are encouraging claps. These are hopeful claps. You know, what can a bitch do at this stage in the game but be hopeful, you know? So we got that. We also have some hills and hurdles to cross today because I have to run errands in the rain. Twisting with the foam rollers is an elite refreshing of the hair, or I want to maintain my wash and go style. This is what I call a protective style. I'm not re-wetting my hair every day in order to get this look. But I am probably gonna add a little bit of water tonight. I really just, instead of thinking about my hair in like the general way of like, oh, you're not supposed to, you know, do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna start doing things that my hair just needs from what I can feel and see. Like if my hair is feeling dry, I don't care if it's the second day from the day I washed it. If my hair is looking and feeling dry, I'm wetting it and I'm reapplying product. Ain't no it should be this and it should be that. It ain't. So I'm gonna have to work on it till I get there. Ah, nice. Okay, I'm not putting anything on my face. We're going barefaced. No mascara, no nothing. Cause we got business to handle, you feel me? Let me go and grab the jacket I think I'm wearing. Cause it's fully raining. I bought this little raincoat months ago. This is not a fashion show. So this is not about who looks the best right now. We working with what we got. Don't get it twisted because I can tie this. Like, why are you sitting over there looking dumb? This could be tied. Do I look like I'm about to get in the boxing ring? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It's raining, so like we gotta do it. I'm keeping a tag on this because she might be going dead. Let me zip you all the way up. Let's see. Baby, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a hell. I gotta go get this damn salad. I got errands to run. I gotta go get the materials for Thanksgiving stuff. So it's really not a joke. It's not a game. I will see y'all when I get back. Bye. Whee. Okay. Good morning, girl. I was letting my pants dry. I feel like they're good now. It's still, I think it's just cold. I keep thinking that it's wet, but I think it's just cold. Yeah, FYI, I don't put my pants in the dryer. My pants air dry, especially my cargo pants, because I like my cargo pants to fit a certain type of way. And if they start shrinking, which I learned this from making the mistake of putting them in the dryer. Once they start shrinking, it's not gonna give you the same vibe. So, and especially with your jeans. Like, I do not put my jeans in the dryer. And again, this was from just learning the hard way. Like, putting my shit in the dryer and then my jeans not fitting the same. Like, hold up, what the fuck? Let me put these in my closet real quick. Hold on. Okay, real quick, I wanna just show y'all. My house is so Thanksgiving right now. I need a white sugar and I couldn't remember if I had it. I know I got flour somewhere in my cabinetry. Girl, never mind these receipts. You don't know when you want to take something back. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of sugar here. I got my dinner rolls here for cornbread. All of my, you know, the things that I need for what I am making. Oh, that's bread. But everything that I need, okay, girl? Big Mama's in the kitchen, baby. Yeah. So, the first thing I'm gonna start preparing is the sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes take a long time to soften. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel those and get them boiling because I want to finish making the sweet potato pie and like get them in the oven before I start making anything else. I don't wanna have to think about that. It also requires the most attention to detail because you gotta get them ingredients right. Sweet potato skin is so dirty and gross. I'm going to just peel the skin off now. I hate having to peel the skin off when a potato is super hot because it's super hot. I don't want to do all that. I'm gonna just do it straight like this. So what's on the menu for today? Because I didn't tell y'all, or I didn't see y'all after I went to the grocery store yesterday. It was such a rainy, gross, you know, handle your errands day. I just like spent the day doing nothing. I ended up taking a nap. It was just like I had nothing to say. So yesterday I went to the grocery store and I was expecting it to be kind of crazy because the week is Thanksgiving. That's just my assumption it's gonna be crazy. And it actually wasn't. It's probably crazy today because today is technically the day before Thanksgiving, but I'm making some of my stuff for tomorrow early, like this sweet potato pie I'll be making ahead of time. I'm making 2 sweet potato pies, one for me to eat today with one side of my family, and the other one I'll be eating with the other side of my family. So I went to the grocery store, and originally I thought that I was gonna order food from this one spot, but they cost a lot of bread even when you just getting food for yourself. Like, they're expensive. So I was just like, man, that's gonna be really expensive, like buying individual meals from them for like trying to get things in large proportions. It's just gonna cost a lot of money. And so I was just thinking, what else can I do? And so I decided I was gonna cook us just a non-traditional Thanksgiving meal, just a good meal. It's not gonna be like Thanksgiving-esque. So I got us all individual flank steaks. Gonna make some mashed potatoes, green beans, and cornbread. Also gonna make a fresh salad, and we're gonna have sweet potato pie for dessert. I feel like that's a good little situation, you know what I'm saying? No, we ain't got the turkey, the dressing, the macaroni and cheese, the collard greens, the yams, but we're gonna have some good food. we're gonna have some good food. And I'm just not there in my cooking story yet, where I'm making all of that, you know what I'm saying? But at some point in my life, I would love to know how to make all those things. I know how to make collard greens. I've made collard greens before, but I've never made a turkey. I've never made macaroni. Ooh, I did make macaroni and cheese, and it was not great. It was not great. And I know what it was that made it not great. I didn't make enough cheese sauce. Like that sauce that you put in there, so then your cheese, so then your macaroni is all cheesy and stuff. There wasn't enough of that. Girl, I made basically noodle with cheese on top. That's what it tastes like. I said, oh no, baby. This is not it. This is not the time to be writing your damn recipe in the comments, girl. I don't want your recipe. I'll figure it out. I'm just telling you the story. You think you're doing something because you know how to make something. Good night. And nobody asked for all that. Save it. People who know how to cook this, they season. They come into full form during this season. Go ahead and throw these in there. I'll wait until it's actually boiling. So this sweet potato recipe only calls for 2 cups of sweet potato. And because I don't know how much this is gonna end up being, I just bought 4 sweet potatoes, and whatever is extra is extra. Maybe I can use it just as like a sweet potato mash. This is an interesting time for me too, because my family is so separated, and it's not like anything happened. It's all by choice. My family just happens to be a whole bunch of like hermits and people who like literally loners, which is why when I see myself doing that, I'll check it, because I don't want to be like that. I don't want to live a life by myself, you know? I really don't. So yeah, I try to be mindful of that when I catch myself doing it. Last night I like tidied up. My place wasn't a mess, but there were just like some clothes hanging around out here and things left over from when I was getting ready for the wedding. So I tidied up last night. That's another thing I did. Oh, and my fucking HBO isn't working, and neither is Bravo. Like, it keeps saying that I can't stream, so I gotta figure that out. Well, actually, I can't do shit about it because I'm on somebody else's login. So I'm like, pay the bill. What's really going on? I'm trying to watch my stuff. I was looking up all the marinating videos last night for steak, like how to properly, you know, marinate this flank steak. I've never made a steak before, fun fact, but I think I'll be fine. So I bought all this stuff so then I can marinate it. But the thing about flank steaks, well, I'll get to that when I start cooking. But what I learned was that with this particular steak, you don't want to marinate it like 8 hours ahead of time, because the meat will start tasting funny. It'll get like a funny texture. So I don't have to do that until closer to cook time. All right, I think we are all good. I hope this is enough space for all 4 of these. These are all big. Uh-oh. I put the fire out, too much water. Last night I was on TikTok and I was on someone else's live, and this is another YouTuber, very popular, and you know, a lot of times I'll get comments from y'all like, Kennedy, you should be just as big as everybody else, and Kennedy, why aren't you as big as so-and-so, and I can't wait for you to reach this many followers because, you know, I can't wait for you to reach 1 million plus followers because you deserve, and you're this, that, and it's like, let me tell you why I don't foresee that happening for real. In my opinion, because not only do I like enjoy the internet like everybody else, I also work on the internet, and that requires research and understanding about how it works, how it operates. And what I found is that a majority of people want to watch someone that doesn't require a lot of thinking. Like, the people that I feel like become the most popular are ones that are just strictly something to watch or something to aim toward. Here's how I'll be specific. Specifically with women creators, I feel like the ones that become super popular are girls who are relatable and create content that tends to be a bit surface. What happens though is that after that person becomes super popular, after creating this surface level content, and they built this community around it, they start sharing more of like where they are in life, what they're thinking now, how they're feeling. They start sharing their thoughts about things, and it can either help their platform to grow or their platform will just stay where it is. You know, they'll plateau. I feel like I attract a group of people because there are men and women on my platform that follow me. Shout out to everybody. But I feel like y'all are people who like conversation that makes you be self-reflective, or you're in spaces where you want to think about who you are, who you want to be, where you want to go, and how you've been. Again, like self-reflective thought that goes beyond surface level. Like I could take this camera to all the restaurants that I go to. I could show y'all when I'm with my friends or when I'm taking trips. I could show y'all all those things, but I've created a boundary around my personal life, specifically my life with my friends and my location. I'm not sharing those things. That's just for my own safety, and again, like boundaries that I created based on the way I want to have a relationship with the internet. I don't mind talking to y'all while I'm in this house though, you know what I'm saying? And what we talk about is going to be some real nigga shit. Sorry, there's water on this table and it's bothering me. So yeah, like this girl's live that I was on, I just realized like, oh, one, she was getting uncomfortable every time she would talk about herself. And I'm just like, oh, okay, her draw is she's very pretty. She buys really nice things, and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's not to say every pretty girl who buys nice things doesn't have a personality. It just means they're not showing it on the internet, or they don't know how to show it on the internet. That's not how they have garnered their audience. They've garnered their audience by looking cute and with the items that they purchased, and they want to keep it there. That might be a boundary that they've created. It could all be a play. Like, just like I have my boundaries, maybe they have their boundaries. Like, I don't want them to know who I am for real. I just want them to appreciate this content I'm creating. My point is that it's all a game, and when it comes to popularity, I feel like popularity, specifically with Black women, unfortunately, it is wrapped around these days, because I don't think it was always like this, but it's wrapped around what you have, who you know, and what you can show. It's not really so much about the conversations you evoke, or who you are as a person through and through, you know? And that's no shade to the other creators, because I don't know them, but when I watch them, I'm like, I still don't feel like I know you. You know what I mean? I feel like that was, I don't know. But I do know that regardless of if I ever make it to 100,000, subscribers, or 1 million subscribers, I'm grateful for the 41,000 that are here right now, because I truly do feel like you all are here because you see yourself in me, and that means a whole bunch of good bitches on here. That's what that means to me, girl. That's what I'm thinking of. That it's a whole bunch of intelligent, beautiful in and out her girls and guys on this channel who are interested in evolving and think of more than just themselves, want to have some kind of impact on this world. I'm here for it. Uh-oh, I wonder if that stove's messed up. It like won't turn on now. Anyway, what else on the menu? Oh, cornbread. I forgot to mention cornbread. Steak, potatoes, green beans, fresh salad, cornbread. I don't know if I mentioned cornbread with sweet potato pie for dessert. Oh, not a nigga getting jealous because I went on a date. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all about my date. Hey, mama, went on a date. Yeah, girl, sure did. Went on a date. We had great conversation, and also physically it's all there. You know what I'm saying? He's cute to me. And it's so crazy because it's not until you around a nigga that is cute to you that you realize, like, oh, this is why it couldn't work out fully. Well, I'll speak for myself. I being around him and being attracted to him, like his full physique and everything, it was like, okay, now I understand why, it just couldn't work with so-and-so and so-and-so. It's because that physical thing. And it doesn't mean they weren't cute. It's just like they didn't have that thing that make you be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, ding, 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 ding. And I'm not just talking about a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel it all over. I said, cause he look like the type that'll pick me up to fight. I don't wanna even fight, I wanna take a little bite. I wanna take a little bite. Put me on your back, I'ma take a beep, beep, I'm just trying to see who is in that Jeep. Yeah, so we should have some fun. I definitely foresee some fun. And another thing about him is that he is very much interested in talking to me. Like, he's texting me constantly, you know. He is very like making it known that he feels something. And here's the thing about me, this is what you should know. Sometimes I have to check myself because I get a little cringed out by early bouts of like affection, or like early like you telling me how you feel, because to me it triggers something that makes it feel fake. Like, it feels like love bombing to me. And the reason why I'm gonna chill and just let it ride is because I don't disagree with what he's saying. I'm feeling the same way in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a connection. I feel like, you know, this is going in a direction that's like, you know, mind you, it's only been 1 date, so this is all just talk, girl. This is just the sunshine season. We know what this is. This is Sunshine Avenue. You know, we ain't even got nowhere yet, but it feels good right now. And he's just sharing it. And so I'm just letting it be that, instead of me overthinking and thinking that he's trying to manipulate me into believing that he's trying to be my husband, so then he can get these goods. Like, I'm trying to just remove all of the story that I'm creating and just trying to accept it for what he's saying, because there's nothing wrong with what he's saying. It's just, you know, as a woman who's not naive, we're mindful of everything. So it's like, don't do too much. If I start thinking it's all a game to you, I don't need to be game. Just, you know what I'm saying, just ride the ride. So, you know, when he told me he was feeling how he was feeling, it was like, okay, that's cool, yeah. You know, as long as you're not fishing and you saying stuff and you looking for something back from me, like, say what you want to say, because I don't know if I could match your energy, you know? Like, I get that you feel that way and all, but I'm not about to tell you that too, just because you're saying it. I'm not about to, unless I really want to. But my point is, I don't really want to. Like, the things that I'm thinking, I don't want to share with him because it's our first day out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna hold it. Because me, I'm the type of girl, I daydream, you know? And what did I tell y'all? I told y'all this a few vlogs ago. I think romanticizing is a healthy thing to do. I think it's important to stay connected to your imagination and the romantical side of you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it becomes a problem where you romanticize things and you think that it's going to play out in real life, or that you put a lot of expectation on your, you know, imagination to become a real thing. That's when I think it becomes a problem. But to just, you know, imagine and daydream, there's nothing wrong with that. We should be, can we do something? I feel like we should be allowed to do that. So I'm doing that. I hope there wasn't toothpaste on the side of my mouth. That'll be ugly. But that's toothpaste, for anybody wondering. Thank you, wash your mouth. But anyway, yeah, girl. Nah, he cool. He's def cool. Also, let me say this. I saw a snippet of a podcast yesterday on TikTok, and they were talking about building a man. And it was a guy and a girl, and the girl was basically like, I don't want to build a man up. Like, I don't have it in me to do that. AKA, like, I want a man to already be built when he get to me. And the guy was saying, it'd be one thing if you met a man and he was working at, we're just gonna use these as examples. Nothing's wrong with any of these jobs. We're just using them as examples for this particular conversation. You meet a man, he's 33, and he's working at McDonald's. He said that is more of a reflection of his character, you know? And I took that as that's more of a reflection of what type of energy he's putting towards his own progression and career and financial situation, right? That's one type of man. That's one type of man you need to build. The other type of man that might could use some building is the type of man who found a passion working for the community, and that he does that, and he only makes $50,000 a year. That man has the character a woman should appreciate, but probably isn't going to elevate until he gets a woman. The point that he was making was that a lot of these men need women in order to grow. So the expectations to find a man that's already built up is gonna be tough, because men need women to grow. He was saying that men only use one half of their brain and women use both sides. He brought science into it. I said, okay, this is interesting. That also made me think like the men that are built, oh, another woman built that. You know what I'm saying? This is the, I'm getting the proceeds of another woman's job. Okay. She gonna take off and then go if I let you go. Bitch in the house off the coast if I let you go. She could profit everything I taught if I let you go. I can't let you go. Damn, if I let you go, she gonna have to be at stone. Like that guy. And it's true. It's so true. That is exactly what that is. But it just got me to thinking, like, listen, it just adds to the conversation. Nothing is absolute. All of these opinions and thoughts and theories, they are just that. It doesn't mean that it's completely anything. So when you hear these things, there's no need to try to defend something else or correct it. It's just another theory based on that person's experience, their conversation. So you just gotta leave it where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I operate in this world at this stage in the game. I don't feel like, unless it's some ignorant ass shit. But you know, in regards to like men and women and how we should walk into a relationship, it is like seriously subjective. So whatever. When he was saying that, I was just listening because, you know, I also too tend to feel like I want a man who is already in his full final form. You know what I'm saying? He's got his shit together. Let me be specific, because even when I said that, I was like, no you don't, because I always say all the time I want a man who is still interested in evolving and growing, because I know I still have room to grow. I know that I'm not going to be the same individual 10, 15 years from now. God bless. Amen. Hopefully I'm still here. What is that? So I have to turn the vent on because it's going to emit a lot of humidity, and I just wanted to suck it back up. I don't want it to get hella humid in here. Okay, so yeah, I be wanting the man to have a lot of his shit figured out, especially financially. Like, babe, I don't want to. Because at this stage in the game, it's like, I just don't want to struggle. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to watch you struggle. I don't want to have to leap huge hurdles to get to anything. I would like for my man to be at a place where, at the very least, he has most of this shit figured out. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even on a money tip so much, because shit, money funny here. I'm trying to figure out where my next dollar coming from. But there's something about someone at least having established something, like their foundation is created, you know? They're good. They have a nice home, they have a nice car. Like, those are things that I would like to experience with the person that I'm dating. But I don't want to discount someone that I believe is capable of achieving those things. And that's where I am currently. Of like, okay, what if you meet someone that you have a connection with and he doesn't have all of those pieces together yet? You know, I'm not gonna disregard that individual. How I am looking at dating right now is, how do I feel when I'm around you? What kind of conversations do we have? And am I attracted to you? If you got them 3 points right there, I'm just gonna enjoy your company. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy that I go on 3-4 dates with doesn't have to prove to me that he can provide me with a certain lifestyle. You know? Like, it's just not necessary, because let me tell you something. Even if he could, I would still have to pay this bill. I'm still responsible for my responsibilities. Like, it doesn't matter what he can do for me at this stage in the game. I think when you get in a certain point of your relationship, obviously, it will have more of an effect. But right now, in these beginning stages, early stages of dating, it doesn't matter. You don't know if that can change in the next few months or year. So it's just like, it just isn't enough for me to base whether or not I'm gonna date someone or continue dating someone because he's not in a certain situation. Now, to bring it back to what the dude said about like character, that matters. Like, if, again, it's okay if you work in this spot. I'm just saying, if you meet, you know, a man in his 30s and he's the cashier at Finish Line, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, this isn't just about you not being in a great financial situation. This is also about what type of work you've put in to expand your financial situation. You know what efforts have been put into it. Like, I would need to know why your circumstances are the way that they are. I would want to know more about that. And it does speak to their character, because at the end of the day, I think a lot of us women want to be with a man that we can turn our brains off when we're with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to think about anything. I'm getting carried. It feels like I'm being carried the whole duration of our relationship or whenever I'm around him. Like, I don't have to do a thing. Especially as a black woman, we have to think at all times, and we have to think better than our counterparts. And so it's like, oh my gosh, the relief it would be to meet a man who makes us feel like we don't have to think anymore. We can remove the cloak of hyper independence. Like, because that was another thing the girl had talked about in the podcast. It's just like a lot of women are super independent, and it's hard getting into a relationship and expecting that to no longer be the case when a lot of us don't even choose to be independent. It's just kind of like forced upon us. And it's so true. Like, I think as a black woman, specifically in America, we do have to operate and show up a certain type of way, and it does create this hyper independent type vibe, especially if you were raised in a household where one of the parents weren't there, okay? Or if you're like the oldest sibling, you know, or if your financial circumstances didn't allow you certain, you know, opportunities. There is a major like cloak of we gotta make shit crack. So imagine you meeting a man that doesn't have that same outlook, that hasn't had to operate that way. You're gonna be like, not for me. Just offer it. Because we've operated so like on top of our shit, in front of the line, and we leading the pack, and we taking care of our own business, that it's like when you get around a man who the energy feels or gives that he hasn't been doing that same shit, that he doesn't also have that independence, that fight or flight, that like, you know, I'm gonna get it out the mud, I've been hustling, I done made some shit crack for myself. When we don't see that off rip, it's like, that's not for me. And I get that. I get it. I see all sides in this. And I feel like at the end of the day, everybody's allowed to get whatever the fuck they want. Because bare minimum, we should be attracted to the people who we with. And it's not just like a physical attractiveness. It's like your innards. Like, am I attracted to your whole, like, the inside of you? Well, you know, like, I want to make sure that I'm fully in it. Anyway, so here's what I'm gonna go do. I'm going to go shower, and then what time is it? It's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's 15 from 12. I told my people to get here at 4. So we have a lot of time to make our things. I'm not gonna make the steak until they get here, but I'm gonna start marinating it around 2:30. 3. Give it an hour. No, 2:30. We'll give it an hour and a half of marinating. Wait, I looked this up. What did it say? I'm pretty sure it said you just needed a little bit of time. Yeah. Okay. So, like, yeah. 1 hour, or refrigerate for up to 6 hours. So maybe I'll get it started at 2, put it in the refrigerator with the marinade, and then I'll put them on when they get here, because I want the steaks to be cooked fresh. Everything else I'll already have ready: the cornbread, the salad, and the green bean. I'll have all that ready. But the steaks, because that could be reheated, but the steaks I want to cook freshly when they get here. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna go shower, and I'll see y'all once I pull those steaks out. Or should I start marinating them now? It says or up to 6 hours. I do want them to be marinated well. Let me go shower and we'll think about it in a second. I'll see y'all in a few. Bye. Let me make sure I have flour, because that's gonna be what pisses me off. Flour. If I don't have that flour, y'all, I might start a riot. Oh no, here it goes. Everybody out. Wait. Oh, great. Oh, awesome. Yeah. I do have freezer bags. Ooh, I just got dizzy. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay. We have flour and we have sugar. Of course. Knew there was sugar in here. That's fine. Got some new sugar. Let's see, when does this go bad? Yep, see, it go bad this month, so I'm gonna throw this out. Throw that out. Look at the expiration date on shit. You'd be surprised thinking that shit lasts forever, and it don't. See, this is bad right here. All right, so we got flour. I'm gonna put this sugar. Let's give you a new Kroger bag home. Even the bag looks fire. Bag all a different color, faded. Let's get this new flour. I keep them in bags because it's just a mess. Oh my God. So I love like random obscure threads, and this one girl made a thread of all of the different ways she would package items, and it was actually so like, wow, why isn't this packaged this way? Like, yes, this makes so much sense. Okay, so I just have one, so I'll use this for the bread. Yeah, I'll put bread here. But yeah, it just made so much sense. I was like, oh my God, yes, why is the flour still in this paper thing and not like in a sifter, something that we can like pour out, or sugar, like why is it in this and not in like the same can that they put oatmeal in, the oatmeal oats? Like why isn't it in something like that? It just made so much sense when she broke it down, like, yes, well, yes, you know? Oh, I forgot, girl, I ain't been in this part of the cabinet in a minute. It's hella shit in here I forgot I had these teas, and I think this is from a black brand. But there's Earl Grey, lavender and rose, chamomile, mint, blueberry, jasmine and peach. There's a whole booklet in here, I think, about the teas. When this go bad? Yeah, I'm checking expiration dates on everything. That's right. Ain't even no expiration date on here. But I don't know if it's still good. Definitely had this for over a year. But it will still be getting used. Periodante. I'm gonna stick you back in the back because I don't need you right now. Dang, I do have Worcestershire sauce. I knew I had this. Damn, but this is bad. Dang, this goes bad. This went bad last week. That's crazy. Wow. And please believe I'm one of the people who be like, there's some wiggle room with an expiration date, you know what I'm saying, depending on the item. I'm definitely one of those people. This is bad. This is sushi rice. I'm definitely one of those people, but man, it is truly, oh, I forgot about these chia seeds. I forgot I put them in here. Nah, you getting used. Oh, they don't go back to next year anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, if nothing else, this is just a reminder to like go through your pantry and throw out all the old shit, clearly. Wow, okay. Let's move on to more important matters, like these sweet potatoes. Move these flowers out the way. I'm gonna use these freezer bags to marinate the steaks when it's time. I'm gonna finish the sweet potato stuff first, but yeah, so glad that I found those, because I just got saran wrap, and after I got back home, I was like, fuck, I should have got freezer bags, not saran wrap. So I'm really glad that I have that. All right, so the potatoes are done. I've already drained them. There's still a little bit of water in here, so let's get all of the water out. Because, I'm gonna use this pot to mash the sweet potatoes. This is the one souvenir I got myself from Turks and Caicos. It is a pot warmer thing, like what you can put your hot pots on the table. Use that. All right, let's get started. Let me show you. So like okay, wait a minute, because my camera. So any of these like little dark spots, I just pick them out. Like I don't want that in my stuff. So I'm gonna pick these out, and then I'm gonna start mashing this. Like all these little dark pieces, y'all gots to go. And that's just for aesthetics, like they don't mean no harm. All right, I have to go get some vanilla extract. Look how smooth that is. You're not playing. That is a smooth base for a sweet potato pie. Yum. But yeah, that's nice and mixed. Let me go and get this vanilla extract. Okay, we are back. Vanilla extract was secured. Now I'm making the second filling for the second pie. This is a clean as you go house. The only stuff that sits around is the stuff that we're using. What? Hello? I think I'm gonna give you guys a little ASMR treat. So you'll just see me packing in all of my ingredients. Well, not all of them.
Bitch, we don't want the recipe to your mom, peach cobbler, bitch.
Anyway. Pop. That looks good. Let's taste. Yum. Fabulous. Yum. That's all, folks. Ooh, period. So now, while I was making those fillings, I was letting, first of all, let me clean up my space. I can't even think with all this out. I'm gonna put everything I just used away. So while I was making my filling, I was letting my pie crust thaw. Because I do use frozen pie crust. I use the Pillsbury pie crust, deep dish. We not at the point where I'm making my own pie crust. We ain't at that level of Big Mama status. We'll get there, but we just not there yet, okay? So I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's lightly brown. I can wash an egg white on top. I'm not gonna do that this go round, but that's a tip to like lightly put a little bit of egg wash on it, which is just like the egg white. All right, so we putting these in just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. Oh, I didn't prick the bottom. It's nice and pricked up. So it was between the Pillsbury deep dish or the Keebler graham cookie ones. I love these too, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've made some really good pies with this, but I just wanted the traditional pie crust this go around. I don't know, I wanted that. So we'll save these. Well, let me see when they go bad. All right, I'm gonna have to make these for New Year's or something. Oh, got a lot more life in them. Okay, so we've got 2 mixtures of pie filling. I'm so proud of myself because this is the thing. It's like getting the pie filling good. When the pie filling is good, your job is done. Now you just need to cook it. And so it has to sit in there for about an hour. Then you have to put it out and put it in the refrigerator for about 3 hours for it to fully like set. So yeah, can't wait for my house to smell like this. Oh, nice. Everything looks so good. Beans, greens, tomatoes, red lamb, hog, ball, green beans, tomatoes. November 22nd, and I caught the clock at 2:22. Look at that. Wow. Thank you, God. Thank you. I'm on the right path, and so are you. Okay? Amen. Thank you, Lord. I pray that today is a beautiful day filled with laughter and great food, great energy, great vibes, comfort. And yeah, just good family time. Okay, so the crust is done. Now we pour our filling in. It don't matter. And this is why I like deep dish, cause see that right at the top. That wouldn't have fit in a regular one. And I'm gonna get all this filling in there. It's okay if it cooks over a little bit. It'll go down, I think. I hope so. Okay, here's one of the completed pies. The other one I already have foiled up because I'm about to put these in the refrigerator, but I just wanted to show ya. Yum. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Yum. Pop. Yeah, you see it. Now time got away from me, so I couldn't show you every little detail, but yeah. That's steak, that's mashed potatoes, green beans, and cornbread. Act like you know. I'd say we had a successful dinner. Everybody was satisfied. Everybody left with a to-go plate. Before I leave tomorrow for actual Thanksgiving, I just want my house to be in order. So like I cleaned my kitchen after I was done cooking everything, and I did the dishes immediately after, because I just wanted this stuff to be done. I wanted to come back to my house tomorrow with just a clean kitchen. But everything tasted delicious. I'm gonna have to make that steak again and like show y'all like really what it was giving up, because it was looking professional. I said, oh shit. So that's gonna be one of my impressing nigga meals, because it was definitely giving like, oh, like that vibe, like, oh, it's good, damn. I went ahead and asked this boy if he's a love bomber. I just did it. I went ahead and asked, because for me, you know what I'm saying? When it's too much, it's too much. So I said, it is you, it ain't you. Did I regret asking that? Of course, yes. Do I wish I could turn back the hands of time? Yeah. But it is what it is. I made myself clear, and what can you damn do? Anyway, great dinner. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Girls, it is Thanksgiving Day, and one thing about it, and two things for sure, I am wearing what I wore yesterday, period. I didn't do nothing yesterday but be in this kitchen. So yeah, we're reworking an outfit, and since I'm going out of the house, I added some jewelry. I am not wearing makeup today because it's just not necessary. I ain't gonna be around nobody but family, and we just eating. You know what I'm saying? We just eating and chatting. I ain't got nothing to prove. Them days is over. Should I do these or should I do my brown earrings? Hold on, let me see something. This will definitely be easier to cook and stuff with, because I can like move my head around without the big food. I think I should do these because it's just easier to do everything. I'll do this just for move around purposes, but the cuter earring is the hoop. I just remembered I wanted to do my nails before I leave, so my contribution this year is the dessert, which is why I made sweet potato pie yesterday, 2 of them, and the dinner rolls, and that's it. I'm annoyed with myself because in my last vlog, there's a clip that I left out, which was me saying Happy Thanksgiving, and I hate that I did that, because I literally made it for the reason to like put it out, and I forgot about it. So happy belated Thanksgiving, child. But also, I was on live too, and I was just saying, like, I hope people who are spending this Thanksgiving alone are getting some love in some kind of way, even if it's love through a film or through some music, through an activity they're doing, through silence, like whatever it is. I hope that this holiday isn't too heavy for even those who have like lost family members who would normally be spending this holiday with you. I'm hoping that you're able to get through this, and I'm thinking about those people a lot, actually. Anywho, I'll see you girls when I get back home. Bye. Hey girls, I am home after a long day with the family, and my hair is so dry on the ends that I'm doing a full reset, retwist. I really want to do some little mini twists. That's what I want to do. But my thing is like by end of day 2, my hair is going to be dry. Maybe day 3, my hair is going to be dry. And it's like, how do I re-moisturize? Just like spray it with water and put moisturizer on top of the twist. It's like that style just won't last long for me. Some people be doing that and they keep those twists in for like a month. I wish I was able to just put my hair away for a month, but my scalp be needing tending to. That's another thing, like I would have to wash my hair in like 5 days. I'm paying a lot of attention to hair fall these days too, because my hair is dry, and I'm trying to see if my water is hard, because my hair recently has been a little bit more drier than normal, and also I feel like I'm seeing a little bit more hair fall, and that's never something you want to see more of. Anyway, I'm watching my show while I do this, so We just gonna speed this up and put some music over this. Imagine me fucking dropping it. We're not even gonna speak that into existence, but this is a cold plate of leftovers that I'm about to tear up, batter up, batter up. I love being hungry and having food to eat. Like, let's talk about the blessing that when we are hungry, we have food to eat. We have the means to make it happen. You stumbling and bumbling trying to figure out what you're gonna say when it becomes your turn to say what you're grateful for. You better start listing out some of these basics that everybody on the planet should be able to say. Like, we should all have that experience. When you're hungry, you have food to eat. Because there's more than enough money in this world for everybody to be able to eat something. It's crazy that we have multiple billionaires and there's still people who can't eat when they want to. Can't eat when they want to, don't have a bed to sleep in when they want to go lay down, ain't got no house to go to. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you be grateful for your bare minimum, because what's bare minimum to you, it ain't bare minimum for everybody else. I'm just transferring all this onto a paper plate because I don't know if plastic plate is microwave safe. I also have some egusi and fufu here, which is a treat. Oh, I forgot there's turkey. I didn't get a lot of turkey. This is definitely more of a meatless supply of things. Egusi that my cousin-in-law made, my cousin's husband. All right, and let's just eat a little bit of cold macaroni. That's some black paint right there. Now what's missing is the cranberry sauce, which I can crack that open because I got some. We forgot to put the cranberry sauce out yesterday. I was mad at me because I brought the cranberry sauce, but somebody put it in the fridge and I forgot all about it. And yes, canned cranberry sauce is approved around here. Ain't nothing wrong with canned cranberry sauce. Ain't nothing wrong with a city job. Here we go. Did that look gross? Yup. Am I still gonna eat it? Yup. Put this roll in there. That egusi, so it's fish. It's got my shit smelling like fish. I'm gonna have to open that up and let that air out. I hate when the microwave has a stench to it, because then all your stuff smell like that. We ain't doing that. Not up in what? Here. So I'm gonna let this, turn that fan on. We're gonna get us a little bit of cranberry sauce. Break it up a little bit so it's not looking crazy. Yum. I'm sorry, but that egusi, fufu, sweet potato souffle, macaroni and cheese, cranberry sauce, greens. And there's some turkey somewhere in here, a little piece of turkey. I'm a sides queen on Thanksgiving. Give me all the sides. And this is an elite bite right here. Cranberry sauce, the yams, the greens, the mac and cheese. Tell you something, I ain't gonna be doing all this eating come next week. Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot of eating, but I ain't gonna be eating this. That ain't nothing but pie. I'm going on a heavy protein diet. I bought 2 steaks because we're gonna get this party started on Monday. Okay? So we got 2 steaks. Yeah, girl. I came across an old video of my back. Hold on. Because we ain't even got to talk about it, I'll show you. My back. Let me let that replay one more time for you. Hold on, let's get this. Can you act like, can y'all see that back? Can you see, hold on. Look at that back. Like, look at that back. If I try to do that video right now, hold on, hello? If I try to do that video right now, it ain't gonna look the same. It ain't gonna look the same, girl. Ain't gonna look the same. Things are looking a little different. So, yeah, I just want a little formation back in my back, you know what I mean? Like, can we get some definition again? If anything, like, please, enough. But I'm looking for that kind of turnaround. We'll see. Oh, I did pick up a new plant from Trader Joe's because it was just, it caught my eye. And I said, you know what? I'm taking you home with me. Look at the cute pink details on the leaves. So this is a Calathea dotty. What a cute name. Calathea dotty. Calathea dotty. Calathea dotty. Cool. I'm gonna look up how to take care of her. Let's see. A Calathea dotty. Oh, it actually requires a lot. Okay. They like humidity, so it's actually suggested to keep it in the kitchen or the bathroom. Never considered putting a plant in the bathroom. I just don't have enough space in my bathroom for a plant. I was gonna put her in my bedroom, but she also needs like watering pretty often. She needs her leaves wiped down. Ooh, girl. Okay, we gonna do what we gotta do. She was only $8, so I was like, I'm getting you. Nah, but I ain't gonna be funny. 'Tis the season to start thinking about how the fuck we gonna make money next season. It's getting serious, okay? Truly, truly. We're gonna our last few bites of the pie. Can't believe it. That's all she wrote, folks. The pie is done. Kitchen's closed. So, I actually have a phone call date with a guy tonight. So, I'll let you guys know how that goes. I hate when me and a guy, like he's out of town for Thanksgiving, but I hate when we do a whole bunch of texting and we haven't hung out a lot. Anyway, I'm making it so broad, but like, let me just make it specific. So, he and I hung out once before he had to leave for Thanksgiving, and since he's left, we've just been texting, like non-stop texting, consistent, not like overbearing texting, but just like we've been, you know, having conversation every day via text. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we've written each other more than we've actually spoken to each other, and clearly more than we've ever seen each other. And so now I'm starting to feel a little awkward, you know what I mean? Like, I was telling him, it's gonna feel like I'm meeting you for the first time when I see you again, because it's literally been so long. So I told him, I'm through with all this texting and we need to speak today. Like, he needs to call me. And I get it, like, you know, he's with his family and all of that, but it's been 5 days that you've been with your family. You could take a few minutes outside to speak. I'm not trying to talk all night, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just a few minutes of your time for us to talk so I can remember what you sound like. Like, literally, we've only gone on one date. It's too much typing. Like, I feel like I'm talking to someone I met on the internet, and that's not even how we met. So, yeah, he's gonna call me. And it's actually her. I cannot deal with no man that ain't got a good deep voice. Like, please have a manly voice. My voice is already sitting a little low, so my man gotta at least, you know what I'm saying, have a voice deeper than mine. I can't deal with no man who got a voice that's higher pitched than mine. I just can't. You cannot see me well. But yeah, like, I need you to speak from the gut.
Conversations, and Emmanuel was every bit. He was keen to show her his house. Latoya told him she was clear from the start. For my paperwork. Look to get the rightful documents. 41, and there are plenty. She still lives in Ghana.
This is the man you are going to see $50,000.
But how when he's doing these?
She's scammed.
Yeah. So much for bearing through all of my questions.
Ooh. I'm about to go. I put on this little bandana because my hair is wet and it felt funny on my headphones. So Go ahead and put this on. Taking this. And I'm taking a water. Oh, it's in the front. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. And I'll see y'all when I come back. Should get some stretching in here. A little tight right there, just a little tight. Oh, that was it right there. Nice. So here's what I intend on doing in the gym. It's gonna be this: 15 minutes on the treadmill, 15 incline, speed probably gonna be at a 2 for 15 minutes. I'm gonna start doing that. Then after I get off that, I'm gonna get into my weightlifting. I'm gonna take 2 dumbbells and just 10-pound dumbbells and do these 12 times. After I do those, I'm gonna take my 15-pound dumbbells and I'm gonna do these. Keeping the elbows close to the body. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do the pull down bar. But I'm gonna do those. All of this, that's for my back. Trying to get my back together. And then, oh, I think I'm gonna do some of these. Do those. And I'm gonna do some kickbacks with, I connect my foot to this thing and I move the weight with my stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I forgot I put a hole in these. So sad, so sad. And actually, I didn't put a hole in them. I sat on a bench and had like scooted over. I felt it. I was like, what the fucking hole? So mad because these are so cute. And anyway, I don't even want to talk about it. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna do that set 4 times. And then I'm gonna end my workout with another 15 minutes on the treadmill at 15 incline on 2. And that's my workout, girls. When I'm in the house, basically I just do everything but without the weights, and I'll use my kettlebell. I have a 10-pound kettlebell, so I'll just do it 1 arm at a time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my gym workout for now. Let's see if I make it through. See ya. Hello, hello. We eat. I am absolutely that person that goes to the gym one time and really think that I did something. But I didn't quite do everything I said I was gonna do. Like, I only did 15 minutes on the treadmill. And the kickbacks, I upped the weight. So it was a little harder. I also upped the weight on my kettlebell. Like, normally I just do a 20-pound, today I did a 25-pound. And I know you're like, bitch, 5-pound difference, that's it? 5-pound difference, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. So I did those. I did my pull downs. I tried to do these too hard. I did my dumbbells, and that was it. And I did that rep twice, because here's the thing, I listen to my body. So if my body's saying, enough is enough, then guess what? Enough is damn enough. So, and there was somebody in there, and quiet is kept. When there's somebody else in the gym, it actually makes me go harder. When I'm by myself, it's easier for me to be like, bye. But it's something about somebody else being in there that makes me feel like, okay, if they could do it, I could do it. All right, so because I kind of want to eat now, I'm gonna start cooking before I shower and stuff. Like, I could shower and stuff, but I'm gonna just shower after I eat. I'm gonna cook. I'm making string beans, the steak, and then I have like some sweet potato souffle from Thanksgiving that needs to get ate. Cause after Sunday, that's when I feel like Thanksgiving should be over with. Like, you got 3 full days. Thursday doesn't count, or the day of Thanksgiving doesn't count. But you got Friday, Saturday, and the next day. Or you got 3 days after Thanksgiving to consume the Thanksgiving food. After that, that food is over with, unless you want to throw it away. And I don't even make like rules like that about Thanksgiving food. It's just with leftovers, period. Like, how long do y'all be letting leftovers sit in the fridge? I'm not eating leftovers that's longer than 3 days old. That's crazy. And it's just unsafe, period. Am I tired? Yes. Whoa! But do I need to eat something? Yes, because apparently like after workout, there's like a window you need to eat, so. I need to organize. Open one of these blinds up. I'm trying to decide if I want to sign up for that Hulu thing because they're doing 99¢ a month. And I think it's just for 6 months. They might have one for 12 months. I've seen multiple, but I'm like, should I do that? Okay, the steak, I'm gonna pull it out. I did the soy marinade, and in the description box, I'll put the ingredients for this soy marinade. I found it online, and it's really good. If you don't like the taste of soy, then you're not gonna like this, because it does have that kind of soy sauce taste to it a little bit, but it's so well marinated that you don't need no type of steak sauce in there. Pop. Okay, before I throw that on, I'm gonna just getting some garlic prepared. I just ordered a new cutting board because this one's gross and I don't know how to clean it. I think there's like wood board cleaner. I don't have that, so I'm just getting a new one. You don't need to tell me how your grandmama clean hers. You don't need to, girl, it's already been purchased. Thank you. Thank you very much. They sell cleaner at TJ Maxx and them. This I know. Everybody please save it. Every time I say something, I'm not looking for a solution. I'll tell y'all if I need a solution. And that's not for my girls. That's for the girls that don't really know me like that and be trying to say stuff like, get off my stuff, get off my page. Because the girls that know me know. I'll let you know if I need some. So I like to have some fresh garlic in there with the daggone cooking with the steak. So it'll be steak and butter, these, some fresh rosemary, and some fresh thyme. And steak is gonna be my protein of choice this week. Next week, maybe I'll try a different protein, but this week is gonna be steak. Okay, so I have 4 things of little garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stove turned on. You want your, and the thing is that you want this to be on high heat because when you put your steak on, you want it to start going immediately. So I'm gonna get this butter cracking. Good amount of butter, about that amount of butter. This is some shit my brother and stepdad brought over. Y'all know I don't drink shit like that. Okay, anyway. Okay, we're gonna do some fresh thyme. Kind of fresh, got it on Wednesday, so she looking a little less vibrant. That's okay, we're gonna throw a good amount in there. Like a good amount. And also fresh rosemary. Let this sizzle up for a second. Now this rosemary, I also got on Wednesday and tearing off the brown pieces. Rosemary kind of smells like Christmas tree. All right, kind of letting that do something real quick. Getting a little sizzled up. You see that? I need to put it back on the thing. But letting it get nice and sizzled up. Letting the butter turn into a rosemary thyme garlic reduction. Hold on. Gonna put just a little bit more butter in there. And then taking the steak and putting it on. Turn on my vent and pop. And I just stay here. I don't use any of this. I don't pour this on top. I guess you can, but I don't. You'll be fine without it. I take a spoon and I literally just keep my pot tilted and keep the butter down here. And I just kind of doing like this. Again, we're on high heat. We don't want to overcook this steak. I'm cooking it to like medium. Getting a little bit of this butter. And that's just because I don't want it to burn. Because your butter might burn. So about 5 minutes on each side. And this is flank steak. Now this is just technically this is my 3rd time making steak because I made 2 steaks on Wednesday. But this is just my 2nd occasion making steak. There might be better methods. There might be this, that, and the 3rd. But right now, you know what I'm saying? This is what's working for me. I'm going to be flipping this in a second. Oh. also, because it was so well marinated, some of the marinade is like what this juice is. It's like marinade and butter. That's why you don't need to pour any additional marinade in here. I'm gonna try a new marinade too, because even though I'm using amino acids, I think it still has like some sodium in it. Okay, I feel like it's cooked down enough. Let me check. Ooh, girl, you still got some work to do. It is still pink. Like, we want it to be pink, but not that pink. This motherfucker said move. Wait a minute. Let's let you sit for a second. Let's let you sit. Maybe even let's let you just sit with the lid on for a second. Let's give you the lid. Give you some time to figure it out. Get smoked. So while that is finishing cooking, I'm gonna make my string beans. Hello. So the string beans, these are butter, lemon butter string beans. I'm not gonna cook all these because I don't like when you have to recook, like reheat them and then they get overcooked. So I'm just gonna make half of these. I do add butter to it, just for a little additional flavor. Taking some coconut oil, a good forkful. Throwing that in there. And I love cooking with coconut oil. One, because I love the taste of coconut oil. Use the rest of my lips. Love the taste of coconut oil. And then also, yeah, that's mainly why. I just love the taste of coconut oil. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna rinse these off. Oh, I'm gonna throw this away. I don't need this. I might jump in the shower before I eat. I just wanna be comfortable eating. You know what I mean? And I also still have macaroni and cheese, so I might eat this with some mac and cheese. Might have to do that. Because if not now, when? If not me, who? White onion. Chop this up real quick. Hold on. I also hate using this plastic cutting board because I feel like little pieces of plastic get in my food. Onion in there. Oh. Let me stop. Okay, a little bit of black pepper. You can do a little onion powder, or you can do a little, not onion powder, you can do a little garlic powder. I am not, but you could do that for flavor. And take a little bit of this lemon. I don't like my green beans overcooked, so they're not gonna be on here long. And just a little bit of butter that I'm gonna break up so then it is spread evenly. I'm gonna do a little bit more lemon. Now once the mac and cheese is gone, what I would do in place of that, because I don't want to eat any like starches, I think that falls in the starch category, I'll be eating like a cucumber salad. Why do it almost sound like chicken salad? And you just eyeball it and you'll know when it's done. Like, I feel like once I start seeing the string beans like look a little softer, that's when I know. But I like for them to stay vibrant. Like, I want there to be a little bit of firmness left. Like, I don't want them to be completely soft. So I feel like once they're overcooked, whatever nutrients you could have got are gone. So you don't want to do that. I also pay attention to my onions too. Like, I don't want my onions overcooked. I want them to have a little bit of to them. That's just me. All right, let's get this plate ready. Start cleaning everything else up. This is how my mac and cheese was packed to go. Shout out to my aunt. I said, not the plastic bag. Still gonna eat it. Still gonna eat it. All right, turning that off. Oh, I said I was gonna shower. Nah, I need to eat some. I'm gonna shower right after this. And my thing is like, it's okay to play. You just don't want to play with me. No. You just don't want to play with me. Yeah, girl. So slightly more done than I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted it to be more medium. And I put some sauce on it so you can't, well, I poured that on top so you can't tell that it is a little pink, but it looks a little brown because the sauce is brown. Oh, my mouth's watering. But so boom. We have the steak, okay, cooked in a soy marinade reduction. We have our green bean, cooked in a lemon butter obtus. We have the macaroni and cheese cooked. Oh, look at that. And see, that's the thing. We don't even have to talk about the mac and cheese because it's talking for us. And then we have a sweet potato souffle. The sweet potatoes were flown in from, I can't even tell you, but yeah, girl. Yeah. That's the meal, baby. Oh, goodbye. Okay, I am about to do coconut oil, like mouth rinse. What is it called? Oil pulling. I'm wearing this double shirt situation because I'm about to wash my hair and I don't want any of the water touching me. Okay, I'm gonna take a good amount of this because it's solid. So I'm gonna take a good amount. Let me see if this is enough.